This tutorial will go over finding and resizing images for your website for featured images and other images you want to use on your site. This is using free software. You could also utilize membership software or purchase the professional photo editing software like Adobe Photoshop or other similar software. We're assuming that the average person has not invested in these items, and so I'm going to show you how to do it online for free. First of all, you want to find an image. One of my favorite online image resources is unsplash.com. This seems to be one of the more reputable sites. You still always want to keep up with and make sure you're not accidentally stealing somebody else's images. The photos used here on unsplash.com and a couple of other websites are considered royalty free, and you can use them anywhere you like. They do ask that you give them credits anywhere you've used the photos. It's expected, it's not policed, but it's always a good idea to give people credit for their work. So let's search for an image. I'll say we'll find a puppy. So this one looks like a fun way to advertise. I'm going to look a little closer, and it tells you who the creator is, and it also gives a good description. Now, I like to use this a lot of times in my alt description. Not all of the photographers will put that there, but that is very handy when you want an alt description, and you can modify it to go with however you end up using it. All you have to do to get this image is to download for free, and you want to save the file, and I'm going to say okay, and I'm going to put it on my desktop for easy reach right now. Now that I've downloaded that, I'm going to go into the photo editor online. There are several. I like to use Pixlr. It's pixlr.com. Okay, so on the home page, you see there's two choices here, Advanced Pixlr E or Playful Pixlr X. To do a resize, you need to come into the advanced one. You can crop and do simple things in here, but we're actually resizing the image. So to get I've already uploaded this one once, but to get in there, you can actually drag and drop it to open. Right now, it is really big. So you can either choose Full HD, or you can go to this box under New Size and choose the dimensions. It'll resize the other one to have the proper aspect ratio. So let's apply and open it up, and that one is already the size we want it. So what we would do, we would do a File, Save Image. You want to choose JPEG, and you want to choose High Quality. If I have built your website for you, then there's a plugin that does automatic optimization on the image when you upload it. So we want the quality to be set at high, and we'll let that software manage the compression. So we're going to download and save it to our desktop or wherever you save these things. I'm going to rename that one. I'm just going to add the word edit to it so we keep our original intact. Now, we're going to use this image again to show you how to crop it to a different shape. So now we've got the size. You can see right here the width and the height of the size. But we want to crop. So here's the cropping tool. This allows you to crop it whatever shape you want. And you can see the top here talks about how you would constrain it, and where it says free, that means we can do any shape we want to. If you choose ratio, that has you choose the ratio of the image when you crop it. So 1:1 is obviously going to be a square. 2:1 is going to change there, so no matter what size you get it, it's going to be that same ratio. So we're going to go with a square because a lot of times we ask for a square. If we want to go by size, We're going to put that there, and right now it's set at the 1-to-1 ratio. We're going to change the pixels to 1200 by 1200. Now if you wanted a square, you would have to actually input both of those. So we're going to crop that by just switching to another tool. And so now you can see that the image is a square. And so we're going to save that one as a JPEG with high 90 to 100, either one's fine, and download to save. And with this one, we're going to change the name again so we have our others. And we're just going to I just add SQ for square. So now, while I've had this open, I've gotten a rectangle and a square, so I actually have two sizes I can use. So be sure and check out the other tutorials to learn how to do posts and other custom post types that were made just for your website.